stencil here and drag them onto the page, and then you get access to this little shape data, and then you can put your relevant dates and times next to them. The other thing we need to make sure of was when we go into now that we have our developer tab, you might actually have to reboot if you haven't had developer set. You have to go down to the advanced options. You might have to turn Visio on and off, but then you'll get the developer menu, and then you can hit document stencil. So all these shapes that are on the page are in the document stencil, and that comes with every Visio document. Right, so those are the menus we need. We need our data, we need our shape data, we need a developer mode, and we need our document stencil up and running. Now let's have a look a little bit closer at the timeline. So down here you'll see, here's the timeline. Now you can configure the timeline. So you right click the timeline and you hit configure timeline, and you can set start dates, end dates, and that's the end of and beginning and end of that timeline. That timeline doesn't move on the page, it's stuck to the page. Okay, so that's quite straightforward. You can set it up into different time scales, how you want it to show up. Now, you'll notice this little yellow dot on a little circle shape. That yellow dot is a control, so it allows you to grab that shape and move it up and down the timeline. All right, what that's doing under the covers is working a value, date value, and changing that in relation to date values that are inside these shapes. So we just wanted to talk a little bit about the timeline. So that's the time scale. That's